Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Vanessa Lopez. I am a Marine veteran, a certified personal trainer, and mom of 3. I create content to motivate, inspire, and educate busy women just like yourself on how to simplify your fitness and overall health. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys why I am starting over and what exactly am I freaking talking about. Well, what I'm talking about is, drum roll, I'm going to be starting over in my fitness journey. As a personal trainer, my pride took a hit. I have gained 20 pounds and I don't like it. Truly, this is the heaviest I've ever been outside of being pregnant, and it's really freaking with my head. I'm finally ready to do something about it. So back in November of 2022, I got my certification through ISSA to become a personal trainer, and at the time I was still in the Marine Corps, so I really wasn't taking on any clients. I was just training myself, learning, and trying to gain as much knowledge as I can about the industry. Towards the end of my time in the Marine Corps, I actually interned at an F45 studio in Oceanside, California. Shout out to F45 Oceanside Pier. So I interned there for a couple of months and I really enjoyed it. I wish that there was one closer to where I live right now, but the closest one is over an hour away and I don't want to make that drive. I've been making that drive since August to attend classes at the university over there, and I've spent way more money than I would like on gas, close to $700 a month. Once I transitioned out of the Marine Corps, I began training some friends and family and even kind of programming some workouts for myself. At one point I was training my sister-in-law also, so she was coming over to my house because I have a home garage gym. I recently moved within the past 6 months, so it's not set up to how I want it to be. I want to go into the garage, I want to paint the walls and kind of like place everything around, get some new equipment, but that takes time and it takes money. If you guys have any tips on how to create a home garage gym on a budget, let me know in the comments below because I need all the tips and tricks. Okay, so why am I creating this video? 1, I'm creating this video for content, and 2, also it's just to kind of hold myself accountable. I feel like if I put myself out there and I'm sharing my story, I have no choice but to follow through. And also, I mean, I want to follow through for myself, but I feel like this is like an added accountability. So today I'm going to dive into what my plans are as far as starting my fitness journey over so that I can lose these 20 pounds that have been really bothering me. I don't have clothes that fit me. Not even my husband's clothes fit me loosely like they used to. They're getting tight. That's a problem. Enough of my jibber jabber. Let's jump into the video. The first thing that I want to address in this video is the struggle of motherhood. Like I said, I'm a mother of 3. I have a 3-year-old, a 6-year-old, and a 7-year-old. My 6 and 7-year-old are in school, and I do stay home with my 3-year-old. We did have her in daycare at one point, but since I wasn't going to be working, I figured I would just stay home with her. We definitely save a lot of money on daycare costs. Seriously, juggling the responsibilities of being a parent and trying to stay consistent in my fitness journey, it's really a struggle. And even though I'm not working, I am a full-time college student. We are nearing the end of this semester, and next semester I will only be taking 2 classes. But these past couple of months, this entire fall semester has really kind of been not even necessarily a struggle, but I guess I've kind of just been lazy. I've used school as an excuse to not work on myself, my mental and physical fitness, and that all changes now. But to give you guys a little bit of a perspective, I was traveling an hour and 20 minutes to school and an hour and 20 minutes back home Monday through Friday just so that I can attend classes. I had 1 in-person class every day, and that was because I registered late for the fall semester, so I kind of got the shitty end of the stick when it came to choosing classes. Nevertheless, I still had to travel there Monday through Friday. That was about like 3 hours total driving time. Every day I would wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning and I would get my boys' clothes ready for school. I would pull them out of the dryer or put them out of their drawer, their closet, whatever. I would iron their clothes, wake them up, get them ready, drop them off at the bus stop, come back home, depending on the day, so like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I would come back home and I would kind of like chill out with Lana, do some schoolwork, whatever, you know, do things with her. And then I would drop her off at my niece because my niece was the one who was watching her for me while I attended classes. So then once I dropped her off, drove all the way to campus for class, then jumped right back on the road to come back, picked up Lana, came back home. I had like an hour before I had to be at the bus stop to pick up the boys. The boys came home. We did homework. After homework, I'm exhausted because I'm doing homework by myself with the boys because Anthony's still working. Then I have to figure out dinner. Am I gonna cook? Am I gonna order? Are we gonna starve? Like, so it was just like a lot. And by the end of the night, I just was so tired. Like, I was mentally and physically drained that I just didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to sit on the couch and do not a fucking thing. Shamelessly scroll through Instagram, shamelessly scroll through Facebook, watch YouTube videos, what have you. But all the while, I disliked myself. I hated the way that I looked. I hated the way that I felt. I hated the way that my clothes felt on my body and looked on my body. And yet I wasn't doing anything. I feel like I am making excuses, but this was really like the mental mindfuck that was going on in my head and the struggles that I deal with. That's part of the reason why for spring semester I'm only going to take 2 classes, and they're going to be online classes. So I'm not going to be driving to and from campus anymore, which will give me a lot of more free time to prioritize fitness, because this is really what I want to do. Something that really bothers me is that before I transitioned out of the Marine Corps, I was really honed in on my fitness. I was working out 5 days a week and actually seeing progress. Like, let me tell you, the buns, they were bunning, okay? There was something cooking back there, but now it's like, now it's just like saggy and dull and blah. And like I said, I've just been gaining weight and it's really bothering me. I say all that to say, I know everyone's situations are different. It is still a struggle to find the balance between being there for your kids and not feeling that mom guilt, and also prioritizing yourself and your fitness and your health. The next thing that I want to talk about is the fact that I have to acknowledge the journey. Nothing will ever be perfect always, and I know that, but sometimes I find it hard to remind myself about that. So let's talk about it. I've gained the 20 pounds, so I'm sitting at 160, 165 pounds, it depends. My pride took a hit when I realized how much weight that I've gained, because I'm a personal trainer. I'm supposed to look the part. I'm supposed to be able to do all of the things that a personal trainer is supposed to do, right? So when I realized how much weight I was gaining and how much of a personal trainer I didn't look like, there was 2 things that I could do. I can either accept it and just continue to live life the way that I was living, eating whatever the hell I wanted, not working out, not prioritizing myself. So that was one route. Or 2, I can fucking do something about it and change the way that I feel about myself. And that's exactly why I'm making this video. Although my pride is hit as a personal trainer because I don't look the part, I'm not capable of certain things right now, I realized that it's all part of the journey. There's nothing that's ever going to be perfect 100% of the time. And it's always okay for you to ask for help or to restart. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. But this time I'm gonna be more disciplined about it. And this kind of leads me into the next thing that I want to talk about, which is setting realistic goals. When it comes to setting realistic goals, a lot of the times you're going to hear the acronym SMART. S for specific, M for measurable, A for attainable, R for realistic, and T timely. I'm not gonna bore you with all the details for my specific goals, but just know that I actually followed this SMART principle, what have you, or acronym when it came to setting my realistic goals. I am gonna give you the Cliff Notes version of my goals and what I kind of plan on doing to help me stay consistent. My main goal when it comes to me starting over in my fitness journey is that I want to lose 20 to 25 pounds. Right now I'm sitting at 165 and I would like to get to around 140-ish. Once I do lose the weight and I get down to my goal weight, I do want to focus on building muscle. Once that happens, I do realize that the scale is going to increase, but something to keep in mind and something that I need to remind myself about is muscle weighs more than fat. How am I going to lose these 20 to 25 pounds? Well, I have always wanted to do 75 hard. It is a 75-day challenge where you have to complete daily tasks. And if at any point you deviate from that program, you have to start over at day 1. So quick rundown on 75 hard if you're not familiar. The 75 hard program was created by Andy Frisella. The tasks that you have to complete every day are a 45-minute workout, a 45-minute outdoor workout, take a daily progress picture. You have to do 10 pages of reading per day, but it has to be a non-fiction book. You have to drink 1 gallon of water, follow a diet. The diet can be whatever you want. It can be vegan, it can be keto, it can be vegetarian, macro count, you can calorie count. Whatever your diet consists of that you want to follow, that's what you have to follow for the full 75 days. No cheat meals, no alcohol. So those are your daily tasks. He actually has an app where you can keep track of everything and add notes at the end of the day. So I'm gonna be starting 75 hard on December 9th, and I'm hoping that I can complete it all the way to the end. I've tried to do 75 hard when I was stationed in California, and I only have ever gotten 14 days in, and then I mess up. And I just haven't tried the program ever again. But I think that I'm ready now. So December 9th, I'll be starting that program. As far as workouts go, I'm going to be following a program from the EvolveYou app. I will be working out in my home garage gym. I did have a gym membership at Fit for Life, but I found that I wasn't really going as often as I liked, even though they had the childcare. So I canceled my membership, and I'm just going to work out at home. I pretty much have everything that I need there, and I could just modify whatever I need to. Now, when am I gonna get those workouts in? I am not a person who can work out late at night. That's just not me. Literally, when the sun goes down, my brain starts to turn off. I am a morning person. I can wake up as early as I need to, and I will be able to function fine. More than likely, I'm going to be getting my workouts in first thing in the morning. I would like to say that I would probably get them in before I send the boys to school, but that's just not realistic for me. I think that since I do stay home now, it is easy for me to drop them off at the bus and then come home and do my workouts. So that's what I'm going to be doing. After I drop the boys off at school, I am going to be doing my workouts at home in my garage gym. Considering that it is the end of fall, beginning of winter time, I do realize that the garage is going to be cold in the morning, but I'd rather deal with that than not work out at all. And getting in the outdoor workout, I think I'm just gonna walk around my neighborhood for the 45 minutes. If I do want to go anywhere else for the outdoor walk, I'll probably find a trail nearby, and Lana and I will go on a hike or something like that for the 45 minutes. We'll just bundle up. Now, when it comes to 75 hard, I have to drink a gallon of water a day. I do have a large size Yeti, so that's what I'm going to be utilizing. I believe I only have to fill up my Yeti 3 times to get to 1 gallon of water, which is going to be easy because my refrigerator has a water dispenser or like filtration system, so I'll be able to get my water from there. When it comes to addressing obstacles and setbacks in your fitness journey, if I have to start 75 hard over, then I'm going to do that. Am I going to be pissed about it? Probably, but I'll get over it. When I start this program on Monday, I need to give myself some grace and really think about my why. Why do I want to lose these 20 to 25 pounds? Why do I want to complete 75 hard? Why do I want to do this? Why do I want to do that? One, I want to do it for me so I can love myself, because I don't love myself. I never have loved myself, not even before I had children. And I want to lose the weight so that I can feel confident in my skin. But I also know that losing the weight is going to help with my anxiety and my depression, because I'm going to be moving my body. Part of the reason why I want to lose the weight is so that I can be healthier for my kids. I want to be able to keep up with my kids. They're getting older, and I want to be that active parent. I don't want to be the parent sitting on the sidelines, just not healthy. I do notice that when I don't work out, my anxiety takes a hit, my depression takes a hit. But when I'm working out, I feel so much better. And when I notice those changes, that's my motivation to keep going forward. I motivate myself when I see progress. I need to remind myself why. My why is my self-confidence and my children. I feel like I was kind of all over the place in this video, and there really wasn't any structure, but everything that I said, long story short, I'm starting over in my fitness journey December 9th. I will be starting 75 hard if you want to join me. I do plan on sharing my weekly progress on here on YouTube for you guys. Just in case you guys want to see it, I will also be sharing it over on Instagram. So if you aren't following me over on Instagram, go ahead and do that. And if you aren't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, then do that also, and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any upcoming videos. So with that, I will catch you guys in the next video. Until then, never miss a Monday.